Hi, I'm Chris Lindsay, and I'm one of the counselors at Kettle and Stony Point Health Services. Today, I'm here to talk about progressive muscle relaxation. When I teach progressive muscle relaxation, I do so by doing it with the person I'm teaching, and that's what I'll do in this video. FYI, I fully expect you to participate as you watch this video. Trying to learn progressive muscle relaxation by just watching this video is a little bit like deciding you want to learn how to rock out on guitar when you've never played guitar before, watching a YouTube video on how to play guitar, and then expecting yourself to pick up a guitar and set the neck on fire with the speed of your blazing fingers. It won't happen. For progressive muscle relaxation to work, you have to do it. So come on now, join in and let's do this thing. It's time to relax. Okay, so the first thing I would like you to do is sit comfortably. Get yourself in a comfy chair and sit however you feel comfortable. As long as you have your feet planted on the floor, which is needed for this. Notice your feet. Hello, feet. Maybe you can feel the texture of your socks against the skin of your feet. Maybe you can feel a bit of pressure from good old gravity pressing against the bottom of your feet. In a moment, I'm going to say go. When I say go, what I want you to do is curl your toes up really tightly and hold them, kind of like you're making a fist with your feet. Okay, go ahead and do that. Notice how that feels. Maybe your feet feel like a really big knot as you keep those toes curled up tight. Maybe it feels like your feet are made out of stone. Maybe it feels a little bit tingly. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just notice how that feels. Hold it for another moment and relax. Relax your toes and now notice the difference. You might notice that they feel almost like they're floating. They might feel like they're made out of jello or rubber rather than stone. They might feel kind of warm. I don't know. However they feel, just pay attention to that. Let yourself really notice how that feels. Okay, now what I would like you to do is move your attention back up the way we came. So from your feet, shift your attention back up through your ankles to your lower legs. But in a moment I'll say go, and what I want you to do is keep your heels on the floor and lift your feet, or your toes rather, up as high as you can. That will flex these muscles, whatever their names are. Okay, go ahead and do that. Keep your heels down, lift your toes up as high as you can, and notice how that feels. Just let yourself notice that for another moment. And relax. Relax, let your feet fall back to the ground, and now notice the difference. They probably feel loose. You might even feel as if the tension that was in them before is now draining out of them, kind of like water, down into the ground. Okay, now let's move attention back up the way we came. So past your knees, through your upper legs, through your hips, to your belly. And when I say go in a moment, what I'd like you to do is tighten up those ab muscles like you're going to crunch out some sit-ups. Okay, go ahead and do that. I'll do it too. Tighten up those ab muscles and notice how it feels. Maybe the stomach muscles feel kind of like a board of wood. I don't know. Um, Again, it doesn't matter. Just notice how your ab muscles feel as you hold them tightly. For another moment. Okay, relax. Relax those muscles and now notice the difference. Maybe now instead of like a board of wood, your ab muscles feel like a balloon, more like rubber or jello. Okay, so let's shift attention again from the belly up to the shoulders. And in a moment, I'll say go. When I say go, what I would like you to do is shrug your shoulders up really high, like you're trying to touch your ears with your shoulders. So go ahead and do that. Shrug those shoulders up really high and notice how this feels. A common area of the body to hold tension is the shoulders. So this one might feel fairly uncomfortable. Whatever it is, pay attention to that for another moment. Okay, and let those shoulders drop. Let them drop and notice the difference. And we're done. There are a lot of muscles in the body, and if you did progressive muscle relaxation working from your toes all the way up through to the top of your head, it could take 20 minutes. This was the speed version of it, just to demonstrate and get you started. Doing progressive muscle relaxation once won't help very much. I recommend practicing at bedtime before you fall asleep. You're not doing anything else at that point. And as a bonus, the progressive muscle relaxation can calm you and help you get to sleep. Anytime you're feeling stressed is a good time to practice. You might not want to shrug your shoulders up in the middle of a math class, but there are lots of muscles in the body which can be tensed and relaxed without anybody ever noticing. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to recall the feeling of relaxation, and it gets to the point where you can intentionally ask your body to relax without having to go through the whole routine. So get to work and relax. Thanks for watching.